welcome. Today we're going to put together the Hydrangea Tray that you would find in Cricut Design Space underneath, I think it's Dreaming Tree it's called. So stay tuned. Okay, so as you can sort of tell by the mess here, we've got a lot of parts we need to do. Before I get started on doing the project, the hydrangeas, and putting them together, I just want to add a secondary color. I'm just using these brush markers I have. That's them. And just giving them a little bit of a definition, I guess, or a secondary, whatever you want to call it, just so they pop a bit better than just if I left them all plain. So I'm just lightly going over the petals. Pretty much I'm just making a mess of the petals to, like I said, give it so it's got some dimension to it. And then once I get that done, I am going to then take one of these, and in the center she goes. And that's going to be how I'm going to be doing my hydrangeas. So I'm going to finish this up with all of these hydrangeas, and then we'll start putting them together. So to just quickly show you how I'm putting these together, the flowers, I actually have these egg-shaped styrofoam balls that I'm using because I don't have any round styrofoam balls, and some hot glue. And I'm just putting hot glue on and sticking a flower on. And then go on to the next one and sticking another flower on. You want them to be relatively close, like this, so that they can be bunched together. Pretty much it's gonna look like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'll just trim this part off and it will be done. So let's just do a couple more here. So we've got that. Just fold it a bit and shove it in. Hold on to it for a second. This one, the bead fell off, so I'll have to get a new bead. That's the only thing when the hot glue hits those beads. Now if you have if you have, say, not safety pins, but pins that you use for sewing, and you could use those, especially if you have ones with all white tips, and then you could just sort of save yourself from sticking the pearls on and then gluing. You can just put right through, a pin right through, and that would do the trick. If I'm not mistaken, Dreaming Tree, that's how they put theirs together. The people that made this file. So, but this is the way I'm doing mine. I've done hydrangeas balls before. I've done a lot bigger balls with a lot smaller flowers, and they do take time. Something you can do when you're, I don't know, watching TV or just whatever. I've actually been watching The Jungle Book here while I've been doing this. So anyways, I will just continue on here, putting on my flowers, and once I get this all done, we will work on some more of the project. Okay, so when you do go to trim them, I just used a knife. Just take off as much of the styrofoam as you can, and then, and I just unplugged my hot glue gun, so we gotta do this pretty quick. Then, make sure you can see what I'm doing. I just put a whole bunch of hot glue, which I can't because I just ran out, on the paper so then I can just glue this right down onto it. There goes my grandson. I don't know about you guys. I love my grandson. Don't get me wrong, I love him with every ounce of my being. But oh boy, can he make a lot of ruckus. Okay, now I gotta find my other green piece. Okay, so I had to go find another piece. I don't know what I did with that one. Anyways, so let's see if my glue's still hot enough. I just plugged it back in, but hopefully I can get enough glue off of this. And it looks like I can, and I'm just going to plop that right on there, right in the center. Okay, we don't need the knife. We don't need the hot glue anymore. I'll get that unplugged. Here is part of the flower base, and here's another part. So what we're going to do now is listen to my dog's bark. What we're going to do now is, so we have this already that I quickly put together. I will show you how with the other one. You are just going to go around and score or fold everything on your score lines like so. Score line, score line, score line, and last score line. And I just quickly use some glue. You could use tape, you could use whatever you choose. And on these tabs here, just add glue like so. Might as well do this one too. Right down the center, or right down the side. And you're just going to line everything up. So we're going to line that up. And you guys know me. I like to use clothespins to hold things together. And we're going to close up this piece. Stick our hand inside to do so. Hold that together just for a moment. Bring this up. Just like so. That should be fine. And my dogs again. And we just hold this just for a moment to keep it all together. Give it a push here and there. I really got to work on keeping things in frame. So we got that piece, sort of. Okay, so I'll set that aside, and I'll get the other lid. And once again, just go around and score everything, or fold everything on the score lines. And also, now you're just going to add some glue to these tabs. Like so. And start putting together. Just match up. This is actually an easier one to do because you could just match up the circles. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, just match the circles up. and clothespin. Match the circle. Come on. Match the circles. Clothespin. Another match. Another clothespin. And finally, the last corner. And let's put it down just for 2 seconds as I grab my clip and clip. And then you just put that aside. While that dries, we could continue on making all the other ones, but I want to do some decorating with you. So, to decorate, I have some different pieces. So we've got some different options. I think we're going to do something like this. And then where would the mom be? There is an M for mom. And it would end up being something like that, I think is how we're going to do it. So for this, I'm going to get my tape runner, just the cheap dollar store one, and run some tape down it. And make sure I got that. And then we just line dog hair out of it. Line these up. Yeah, if you have pets, then you know what I mean. Everything is covered in dog hair. Okay, so it doesn't want to quite, there we go, line up too neatly for me. There we go. And we'll get the M. And I'm just going to use the glue for the M just because it's smaller. You could use your, if you have a sticker maker, a Xyron, which I do, I just don't feel like digging it out. So this will do. And then you just stick this in. This way I have a little bit of wiggle room with it. And that would be the M for mom, the end M or the beginning M, that we will be attaching to there, like that. So let's push our mum down, make sure she's going to dry in place. And we'll put that one there. And we will grab our next one. Put your tape on. And once again, line it up the best you can. I think that's going to work. I hope. That sort of did. Oh, I got a small cut there that did not completely come off. We will just try to trim that up a bit. Okay, so that's the O part of mom. There's the other M. And my O, where is my O? There's the O. And once again, I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue to it. And put it in the middle to the best I can. And give it a push. And we'll do the other mom, or the other M. Now, I'm sure if you don't want to use these pieces, you don't have to. I'm sure you can, I don't know, figure out another way. You could just use these and decorate it. You don't need to do this part. Okay. Not 100% centered, but good enough. I'll make sure. I'm not even sure if I put these on right. But as long as I got them both going the same way, I guess that's all that matters. So you want to just sort of try to line her up best you can. And give it a push. It's not too good, but it will do. Now, for the rest of the box, 1, 2, and 3, we have these guys. Let's just move some things out of the way. And for these, I'm just going to use the tape runner and just give it a quick 1, 2, 3, and a 4. And then we're going to get the box, and you're going to try to center it on your box. That is not centered. Okay, just push it that way to rub it down. Grab another one. Thought I had grabbed enough, but I guess I didn't, or they all fell, one or the other. And once again, I know why there's extra dog hair, because I cut my dog on this table the other day, and some of the hair seems to be sticking to it. Okay, let's put this right there in the corner. Once again, push it down. Get the next one. Get it lined up in here. Push it down. And we'll get our first mum for the next one. Or our first M, not our first mum. We only have one mum. Well, at least I only have one mum. Anyways, I know in some circumstances people have more than one. Okay, so there's that. And what you're going to be doing is this will be going right on top. Like, I'm on the screen again. I am so sorry. I am the worst person for allowing myself to get out of screen all the time. Okay, so your box fits right there like that. And right on top will go your mum. I think the best way is probably just some glue. So I'm just gonna run some white glue over that, and down it goes. Now isn't that cute? Mom with the hydrangeas. And if you want, you can glue this lid on, or you can keep it off, and that could be like a place to put a little gift. That'd be pretty neat. So while this dries, how about we put the tray together? Okay, we'll just put that out of the way. Let's make a little bit more room. Let's move the glue gun, we don't need it. And it's unplugged, good. And we're going to grab the parts of the tray. Don't forget to fold everything on your score lines before you go and do much more. Let's fold it. That's got nothing to fold. Oh, there's another box. We don't need it right this minute. Oh, there goes my glue. Really got to figure out or get a bigger table. I'll get back on my desk. One or the other. Just like I said, I've got so much on it. It's crazy. Okay, why aren't you folding? There you go. And see what else we got here. Oh, another fold. Got it? Yeah. Okay, so you've got front, you've got back, you've got sides. You also have these two inserts. If you look really, really close, one of them right there, I don't know how well, I doubt you can see it at all, but it has an L. That's to let you know it's the liner. Okay, so what we're going to do is get my glue. Okay, so we're going to line these up. This goes there. I do think more goes like this. I've messed up again. Line up like that. There we go. So we're going to put some glue on it, and we're going to line them up. Good way of doing it is you could fold this piece right in half so you can see exactly where you are with it, and then give it a push. And hold it just for a few minutes. And then this piece here is going to glue into there, okay? But let's get these on first. So let's get the second piece on. Glue, fold, oh, I cut myself, and line up. Good way to line it up is to fold it over, hold, and you know what? I really have a horrible feeling I just did this all backwards. Let me see, I'll tell you in a moment. I think I did it upside down. So before the glue dries, let's remove them. Re-glue. And go back in. See if that helps any. It sort of ends up looking the same, so I think I'll put it back where it was. What a mess I'm making. Anyways, so I'll just glue it here like that. Put this one back over here like so. Make sure everything's lined up. Yeah. Now, this piece here just sort of gets glued to here just to try to form that corner, that whatever you want to call it. So let's just get that in there like so. And we'll do the other. And then we can glue this like so. At least I'm hoping. And then this one will go. We did this right. Something like so. There we go. Got it. So we'll put glue there and attach it there. Trying to line it up the best you can. And do the same on this side. Lining it up the best you can. Oh, it looks like it's lining up good for me. Okay. And then get these last two tabs done. To support the box a bit better. Like so. I'm going to get a clothespin just to keep these corners better aligned. That one's fine. And we're going to align this one. And grab a clothespin. Like so. And we'll just let that dry for a few minutes. These are going to fit inside, I think. Something like that. Once we get that all dried, we have our pieces here to decorate with. This would of course go on the long side here, like so. And we'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, I continued on. I decorated the box. I put the bottom liner, the bottom piece in, and you can also put this piece in too. I'm just going to let it sit there. And I went ahead and I decorated this, which we would be now gluing to the top. So I will run glue all around. You can do sticky tape, you can do whatever. I'm just going to do glue. There goes my dog again. Because that's what I have right now. Yogi, quiet. And I'm just going to lay it here, like so. Getting it all glued down. So I'm going to put clothespins on so it can stick there nicely and dry nicely and hopefully turn out nicely. Anyway, you think you need a little bit extra support, just stick one. Yeah, I've got so many of these clamps. I go to the dollar store, I find some, I buy some. Because you just never know when you're going to need more clamps. And you're just going to continue to put that in place the best you can. This one could use another clamp. Luckily I got tons of these. Okay, run it right down to the corner, pushing it down, and push down that. Let's unhook that one. The rhinestone I put on there fell off. There we go. Let's give that a quick clamp. So, as you can see, except for drying, it's done. It is finished. We have our beautiful, let's just take these out now because it doesn't take long. And we've got Mom, or O. We've got M for Mom, the beginning of Mom. Why do I think I should have done that? Move that leaf. And we have the other Mom for our beautiful hydrangeas. Now, don't make the mistake I made. I had told you guys to layer this, and then put this on top. No, just put this down and then your letter, okay? So hopefully you'll get that. I will put a little caption in there. And thanks for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel and happy crafting.